Back at the Blue Water Convention Center here in Port Huron, Michigan. Michael Rosencrantz, Chris Mills with you here in PSL Michigan Open, the final PSL competition of the inaugural season. And we're going to get right into the lower bracket quarterfinals. It'll be Stucube and Jaylok Tsang. Let's send you back down to John Epley and Tyler Rose.
Our 5th seed, Jaylok Tsang, is going to be taking on our 3rd seed, Owen Stotts.
All right, gentlemen, this is the lower quarterfinal. This is a win or you're out situation. We're going to go back to a 1-set match. So this is your only chance. As always, 3 solves to win the set. Owen, you are the top seed. Would you like to call heads or tails? Heads again. All right, heads is the call. You win with heads. Would you like to solve first or second? First. All right, Owen, to the station. Jaylok, to the corner.
Lower quarterfinals is set. Tyler got to watch out with the coin flip there, nearly nailing Stu right in the face there with that coin flip there. But Owen going to start things out for lower quarterfinals.
Maybe Tyler is in the pocket of Jaylok and trying to hinder Owen's performance so Jaylok can go further in this tournament.
Those are Chris' words, folks, not mine. Here goes Owen to start out solve number 1 in the lower quarterfinals. Still working his way through F2L. Gets through it at about 8 seconds. Puts it down with a 10-11. Just again, not a good start for Owen.
Yeah, that is a time that Jaylok can definitely beat. And we only saw him complete 2 solves in his earlier match because of a false start on one of them. So he's hoping to get a few more opportunities to prove himself in this tournament.
Jaylok, a 994 official WCA average, so this is well within his wheelhouse here. Has to beat 10-11 here. And again, Tyler mentioned it is a win or go home. Best of 1, first to 3 solves wins the set. Jaylok still working through F2L, able to get through it there. Puts it down with a 983. Jaylok takes solve number 1.
There we go. Jaylok's first win at the PSL competition. He does a lot of lefty turning. If we watch back this solve, so here we go. I mean, a lefty turning in F2L, that's pretty normal. But if we watch this OLL here, that's a lefty S sexy sledge. And earlier we saw him do like a lefty N perm. So it looks like he's been training his L moves and is confident doing it in high pressure situations.
Stotts down 1 solve to none here. Looking to get back on the right foot here. White cross once again the choice. Quicker through F2L there. Getting through last layer at 989. So a little faster, but again, not what he's looking for.
Yet Stu yet to find performance that he has found before in WCA competitions. And just a double rotation there. Well executed OLL. Poorly executed G-perm. He's really opening the door for Jaylok to take it to 2-0 here.
Yes, he is. See if Jaylok can take advantage of that. We're going to go up 2 solves to none here. 989 is the time to beat here for Tsang. And here he goes. Going to work on white cross again. A little bit of pause there. Working on the first couple of layers. Still trying to get through F2L. Didn't get a good case there. 1185. Stotts is right back in.
There was about 100 moves in that solve for Jaylok. Just every F2L pair he chose just looked like it needed about 15 moves to solve. Look at this. Yeah, took out that corner, triple sexy there, triple sexy there. That's ridiculous. Well turned, but just too many moves and not able to do that fast enough to beat Owen.
8 seconds.
Solves are tied up at 1 in this first to 1 set situation. Owen maybe trying to turn a little quicker here through F2L, able to get through it right there. Finishes it off with a 992. Quick last layer. That might have been a ZB.
Yeah, I think he finished with a U-perm there, one of the nicest PLLs you can get. But there was about 700 rotations. Rotation. just too many rotations for Owen there. But yeah, a nice execution of the U-Perm, although he did have a U-Prime U before he did it, which is a little bit poor. But 992 could put him in a position to go further in this match.
Been relatively consistent here for Owen. Now Jaylok once again needs to beat a 992 as he's looking to go up 2 solves to 1. Still working through F2L though. Gets through it at about 9 seconds. That's not going to be enough. A 1075 and Owen is up 2 solves to 1.
When I'm watching Jaylok solves, I see a lot of potential. His turning is really good, just doesn't quite have the solutions to compete with these competitors at a top level. See, that F2L solution, just far too many moves, but his turning, that has the potential to take him really far in speedcubing. All he needs is a coach.
8 seconds.
Owen here, solve number 4. We are at match point here in this one. Working on last layer right now. Decided to do a different move there. Gets him about a 971. The door could be open. And Chris, you mentioned coaching. I'm not sure if that was a plug on your part by any means.
Maybe a simple, sneaky plug, as I am a coach, but solutions, turning is a lot harder to coach. That's more something that you kind of get a bit lucky with genetics or talent with turning, but solutions, that's something that, especially with F2L, it's hard to improve on your own. And if you've got someone behind your shoulder telling you exactly what to do, it can really help you break forward into the next barrier of speedcubing.
Quick turning here for Jaylok, trying to get through last layer. Can he do it? He cannot with an 11-10. Owen is going to be moving on.
Stucube will take the match with a 3-1 score.
Yeah, unfortunate finish there.
Proceed on in the lower bracket.
Yeah, tough way for Jaylok there to go out, but you saw that there in his last solve. You mentioned that quick turning. It was quick turning again, and although Jaylok is eliminated from PSL Michigan, Chris, you hit the nail right on the head. His turn speed has a lot of optimism for him in the future.
Yeah, he's got the finger trick fundamentals. He's got the turn speed. He just needs to work on those solutions, and I'm sure we'll see him again in the future at more PSL competition.